Hello, welcome to Member365's webinar on financial focus. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Katya Els. I'm Member365's knowledge-based expert, and I'm going to be your host for today's webinar. Today, we're going to be creating an ad hoc invoice. We're going to be viewing the accounts receivable, which is where we will learn how to process payments. We're going to be pulling a journal entry report and a revenue report. Then we're going to take a quick look at ARB, automated recurring billing. I've also added in creating a promotion code specifically for a membership. As always, we'll have time for questions at the end. If you do have any, please type them in the chat box located at the bottom right corner of your screen, and I'll answer them after the webinar. We're going to dive right in. As always, we're going to start as an administrator on your Member365 domain. And the tab that we're focusing on today is this financial tab. Starting with manage invoices. So creating an ad hoc invoice is your first option here. Of course, you can view drafts, you can modify the invoices, delete the invoice, and view the archived invoices. We're going to focus on create. So this is for creating an invoice that isn't automatically created within Member365. So your membership application that's automatically created as an invoice, same as an event registration ticket, those aren't the things that you have to worry about basically. It's things that you may sell that isn't automatically already in Member365. And the first step is choosing that contact that you are going to invoice. So for mine, if you have been recently watching my webinars, I often use Friends characters. It's a great show. And so today we're going to invoice Rachel Green. And here's the outline of the invoice. Starting with the invoice number, it says to be determined. This is automatically generated by Member365, so it's not just going to say that forever. You can change the date if needed. If there's a purchase order that you have to attach, you can attach that there. You can enter the item description. What I'm going to do is use event sponsorship as an example. So I'm going to say that this is a silver sponsor. And that's what we're billing her on today. You can enter the amount of units and how much that costs. Automatically, the tax is going to be calculated and it comes out with the amount due. You can edit the tax if needed. Clicking Add a Line will allow you to add another item to this invoice. Select how you are going to accept any payment for the invoice. You can choose all three, just two. It's completely up to you and how your organization is ran. The next step is choosing if you want to save the invoice, if you want to send it by email, or if you already have the payment, you can process it right away. I'm going to choose send by email just for my demonstration. And here you'll see the invoices automatically populated. This is an email template that we have. You can see that it's going to say the invoice number, who it's from, etc., and also the payment types. I'm just going to click skip email, but it is going to save it as an invoice anyway. So it tells me here that my invoice has now been successfully created. And to find an invoice, this is for anything. So whether you have just somebody has come in, they're handing you a check for their membership application or their event or cash, whatever they're handing you, even if it's their credit card information and you're not sure where to find that invoice, you're going to go to accounts receivable, and this is going to have every invoice in Member365 from, like I mentioned, whether it was a membership application, an event, or even an ad hoc invoice. And here's ours, the first one. At the top, you're going to see all the outstanding amounts, as well as a breakdown of where those amounts fall into. So to mark an invoice as paid, you can search for the invoice if you'd like, and simply mark as paid, choose what credit card they're paying. Offline means that it's already been processed. You could have typed it in already. If you choose credit card, obviously not offline, it's going to bring you to the payment gateway right away. You can choose check or cash. Choosing check, it's going to ask you for a few details. So whether you provide a check number, the date it was received, and any comments if you need them. Then you can either continue and skip the email or continue and send the email. So that's for accounts receivable. So remember, if you receive payment for something in Member365, really simple. Click the Financial tab, click Accounts Receivable, and come and mark the invoices paid. Of course, if somebody already paid credit card through it, it's going to be taken care of. The next thing that we're going to touch on are journal entries. So back to this tab, and we're going to find journal entries. So choose the date that you'd like to see the journal entries from, what the report is going to be. And once you click Generate Report, an Excel document is going to be downloaded to your computer. It's going to have all the required information, which you can then import to your existing accounting software. So whether you are using QuickBooks or Sage, you can import this export journal entry report into your accounting software, and you'll have all the information you need. The revenue report is very similar setup. The only difference with this is that you can actually choose what type of revenue you want to look at if there is a specific section that you want to dial in on. So you can choose all, and again, you mentioned the start dates. You can choose all. You can specifically look at events, specifically membership, if somebody's posted a job. It really depends on what you're needing for that. And once again, click Generate Report. An Excel document is going to be downloaded to your computer, which you can then import into your accounting software. Now that we've looked at the revenue report, let's go to our next tab, which is ARB report, so automated recurring billing. When a member signs up, they can opt in for automated recurring billing, meaning their credit card will be automatically charged when needed. This can also be implemented, as you can see, for donations. So if you have an ongoing fundraiser and a member has voiced to you that they want to donate a monthly amount, they can do that, and will be asked of them when they're actually making that initial donation. So it's automatically done, whether that's for a membership or a donation, making it really easy for you and your members. We'll take a look at this as well. Here's going to display the upcoming payments that are about to be processed. So you have the different amounts that you're going to be receiving and the dates that those are going to be processed on. You can also export this information to Excel if you need to, or send these people an e-blast. The last thing that we're touching on today is the promotion codes. So this is a promotion code specifically for membership fees. So when somebody is applying to your membership, for example, go into Manage, and we'll create one from scratch. How about? So here's some that I have already created, and we'll just click New Promotion Code. And here are all the details that you're going to need to know. So you can generate a random promotion code that you can give to your members, or you can even type one in yourself. I have a Word document on my other screen. I'm just going to quickly copy and paste stuff just so it's a little more efficient. So I have my code there. It stands for Member 2018. I have a description. For your description, you can be as detailed as you'd like. Mine says the exact discount that they're going to be getting, and that it's also for a next year membership. applicable items, membership, and you're going to have more options. So you'll see it says add-ons, application fee, renewal fee, or tier. You can apply this specific promotion code to any one of these. In mine, I specify it's for the application fee, so I'm going to take it off there. This is really great for renewals as well because it gets people more involved and around that renewal time, and they're more inclined to renew if they're receiving a discount. I also say that it's 25% off, so I click percentage and enter 25. You can limit the number of users. And also limit the usage date, which I will because, like I mentioned, it's for next year. So I'm actually going to limit this from, I'm going to say December of 2017 and say December 2018. The general ledger account basically just to match your accounting software. So whatever it is for you, you'll put it in the account that's applicable, just so it's recorded in the right place when you are importing that journal entry report. Next step, add promotion code. Any other promotion codes are created. Reporting on a promotion code, I don't believe any of mine are used, so yeah, it's not going to be very lively. So what it is though, it's going to show you when people have used your promotion code, how much money that they have saved, or the total discounts that you have given. You can also get graph and bring this to a board meeting if it's necessary information that you need to know. So that is all for our webinar today on financial focus and the financial capabilities within Member365. Do we have any questions? Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you have any questions, please consult our knowledge base at support.member365.com. Thank you so much and have a great day.